great persecution in Germany of the Anabaptist Waldenses, many of whom were burnt for the faith, A.D. 1231. The above-mentioned decrees against the Christians called Waldenses, issued by Emperor Frederick II, were not long without their influence and effect, inasmuch as in the year following, A.D. 1231, a severe persecution arose in Germany over the innocent lambs of Christ who, keeping themselves concealed in quietness, were informed against and made manifest through the rack and otherwise. The consequence was that many of them, continuing steadfastly and immovably in their belief, were burnt to death, and thus, having commended their souls unto God, offered up an acceptable sacrifice, well pleasing unto God. The following may serve as a confirmation of this account. Abraham Bazovius relates, from a fragmentary history by an unknown author, that in the year 1231 a great persecution arose in Germany against the so-called heretics who kept themselves concealed in great numbers among the papists in cities, castles, and villages, and brought over to their belief all whom they could turn from their faith, many of whom were apprehended and convicted in the presence of the clergy and the people, and that they held the belief of the Waldenses. He writes further that Brother Conrad Marburg, a monk of the Dominican order, punished those who were convicted of heresy according to the manner prescribed by the ecclesiastical ordinances, namely with fire. The Waldenses, writes P.J. Twist, suffered severe persecution at this time from the papists, and though they sought to conceal themselves in wildernesses, mountains, and deep valleys, yet their schools were discovered, their assemblies broken up, and all cruelly killed, especially in the bishopric of Treves, which state of things lasted 3 years. Note, from this account of P.J. Twisk it appears that the above persecutions commenced already in the year 1230, just when the decrees of Emperor Frederick II had been issued, and that it continued for 3 years, namely to the close of the year 1233, during which time doubtless very many believers perished, of whom we shall notice a few with whom we have met.